Hello my friends, April 11, 6:08, day coming to an end at the farm. And I'm fencing in the back. Look how beautiful it's out here. Full of grass. I wish my cows were back here. But I gotta finish this fence. Never ending project. So, a couple of things going on here. This fence has a lot of fence stays, so I picked it up. I had a bunch of fence stays. What it didn't have was a lot of T-posts. So there's some places where there was 30 feet space between T-posts. I normally put 10 feet space between T-posts. So, and they were using fence stays to keep the fence tight. It's not bad, but I'd rather put T-posts every 10 feet. So I had to incorporate a few new T-posts, like you see those green ones right there. And I'm using some of the old ones. Most of the old ones. These old ones are really good gauge. These are 133s, thick. I could barely put a clipper on those things. I mean, even the 133s from today, which is what I have, the clips that are the clips that I have for 133s. Those clips barely go around these things. They're pretty good, but a lot of these T-posts are bent, so I've been having to straighten them out. So here we have this. There's Stella right there, my trusty companion. So you have a T-post looking like this. You see how it's all bowed up like that. And then after I put it through that tree right there, that boat arc, it looks like the one on the right. And what I do, sorry with the finger. What I do, I basically just put the T-post right here. Right there. I can't do it with one hand. My elbows and my freaking shoulders are shot to crap right now. Yeah. I put it right there on that plate, right there, and I just leverage my weight against it and make it straight. So it works out pretty decent. The T-post is pretty straight now. Now I can pound it into the ground, no problems, and just reuse it. Now, some of you may say, well, why don't you use new T-post? Well, several issues with that. First, I got to dispose of the old T-post. Second, I got to pay for a new T-post, which these things run for about $4.50 to $5, depending on where you get them. And these are old. These are real thick. I mean, these are really good T-posts. So I've made about 20 of them straight in this stretch of fence. So that's about $100 worth of T-posts that I didn't have to spend on. And the real deal killer for me is, for not using new ones, is that I got to carry them back here. And I got to carry them on my back. So it's a pain in the ass. So I'll do whatever I can to use an old T-post whenever I can. Anyway, folks, thanks for watching. I'm just going up to that little tree right there. That's where I clipped the fence. So I got a brace on the other end. Got a brace back there, right way at the corner. And I put some staples in that tree. I know tree huggers don't like it, and the guys who cut trees with a chainsaw don't like it either, and I don't like it much either. But you know what? It was that or dig up a whole brace, and I didn't feel like putting up a brace. And I'm gonna continue pulling the wire that way. Anyway, there's a bend over there, so I'm just gonna take it like that. Make it tight on trees, make it tight on the T-post, and it's gonna have to work that way. I'll put a brace whenever I get a very, very good fence stretch. But this one, as it is, it's a little crooked. So I'll just, but the wire is very straight though, and very, very tight. So that's good. The wire is tight. And I've done this before, about 2 years ago, and the wire is still tight. See, this wire is tight. I made it tight. It was all loose in the ground. So it'll work like that. I'll tie onto that side right there when I get ready to move on. I'll tie onto that side and pull from there as well. That way, if it ever comes loose from the tree, I don't lose tension on the fence. Oh well, that's my theory. I'm sticking to it. Anyway, folks, thanks for watching. I'm gonna pound in the last few T-posts and go home. Whew. Till next time.